Hey again, guys. Do you know what I like to do before I start my workday? I like to look at some baseball cards. Alrighty. Got my stray cat back here. My stray cat, I have two of them. I call this one Squirrel because when she was a kitten, I'd always look across the road and she'd always be 30 feet in a tree, always climbing trees. So I named her Squirrel. All right, I got a 1932 U.S. caramel card here. Is it caramel or caramel? And I got this particular card. I have a few of them, regular ones. But one of the things about this set that is unique is that you could redeem them and they would be canceled. And I wanted to have a canceled version, which, if you think about it, it's kind of silly because I could actually take a hole punch and cancel it myself. But I would never do that. I would never deface a card. I'm not one of those guys that's going to get a Jackie Robinson 3 and turn it into a 1 so that I get a specific PSA grade. I might actually cry if I did that. But this is what they look like when they were canceled. Had a hole punch. And this is Bill Terry, of course, a card I always wanted. And I get this because, I just love the cards, and I love the history of cards. And I want to have a canceled version represented because that is the history of the card. That is how it is. And, when you collect these or the stamp backs that I collect, things along those lines, grading goes out the window. There's no reason to even grade them. But that's what happens. I just love card collecting. And in many ways, I wish my cards didn't have the value that they have. Because to me, it's about the cards. I don't know. I'm silly, maybe. I'm stupid. At least that's what all the trolls on YouTube tell me. All right. This is a great community. I have people reach out and give me a heads up on certain things. One of them was Dom, Stevens Sports Cards. Sent me a link for this. This is an uncut, uncut sheet. I don't know if it's a proof of the 1971 Top Super. And it's got some great players on there. Harmon Killebrew, Joe Torre, Lou Piniella. And that's a great card. And Tommy Harper. That Lou Piniella is fantastic. 1971 Top Super. Now, these are blank back. So I'm not 100% sure where this comes from. But it has the thicker stock and certainly, looks like the old uncut top sheets. If you're familiar with those. And my man, Bear Cards 34, alerted me to this. And I didn't even know this was a short print. But this is the old Refrigerator Perry. And I think they stopped printing this. Is that correct? Didn't even know that. And I wanted to get some more 1964 top stand-ups. This is a Brooks Robinson, and I've been wanting this one. Got this from my man Kit Young. He's on a tour now. Reached out to me, asked me if I wanted to sell anything. I said no, but I'll buy you a drink. Willie McCovey. Veda Pinson. Really underappreciated player in the hobby. So I figured maybe I'll try to complete this set. You know, these came in 1 cent packages, 1 card to a package. And I think they had a secondary package where there were more than one. But for the most part, they were issued in 1 card packages, which is why they're more scarce. And they are a separate set. I know a lot of people newer to vintage may think they were inserts or a subset, but these were their own set. I think the pack was 1 cent. And a random card of the day. I have this from my childhood collection. It's got a few creases. Mario Mendoza from 1975. Random card of the day. And if you haven't watched my interview that I did, Porch Talk, man, some great old stories by an 81-year-old who is still playing softball. And his old stories are fantastic. Jet Nixon, old Southerner, 81 years old. And he gave me some cards. And he gave me this old Baseball Weekly with Cal Ripken from 1995. And what I love is on the back, there's an ad for the Denny's cards, those old hologram cards. I posted this, but I just love those old Denny's cards. The Mike Piazza rookie in here, the Denny's, is one of my prized cards. I actually love that card. It's one of my favorite all-time cards. But I thought that was pretty cool. Oh, and I got this Jordan Walker. And this is 2022. What is this? Heritage Miners pinup. We'll see if he ends up being as good as everybody thinks he will be. Well, I don't know about everybody, but he's highly touted. And we will see. I gathered up a bunch of his cards. And so, hey, that's what I have for you. I have some relatives coming. They're driving down to take a tour of my collection. And I always have fun with it, and I joke around. So when they come in, I'll start like, you have to watch this special video presentation before the tour, and then I'll put out some items I have, and I'll make them exit through the gift shop, getting ready for my museum down the road. All right, guys, thanks for watching.